Good morning. If you've ever wondered what I look like at 6:30 in the morning, this is it. It is actually 6:38 in the morning. I'm trying something a little bit different today and tomorrow, and however long this takes. In one of my recent vlogs, I mentioned just about being bad at vlogging and bad at producing videos, forgetting to vlog, rah rah rah. So I'm gonna try and do like a hard reset on that almost, and I am gonna do a vlog of days in the life of Jadeyrae. Shout out to Brooklyn for the video title there, because it sounds like it should be some sort of healing fiction novel. So days in the life of Jadeyrae. We are just gonna kind of daily vlog a couple of days in my life. There are 2 days where I am like working my full-time job as well, just to kind of, I don't know, be real, bring my reality into a video, you know. It is Wednesday today, so Wednesday is usually my longest day of the week, and it starts at about 6:30. I'm gonna get ready for work. That is first and foremost what I'm gonna do. And then we're just gonna take the day. I'm gonna bring you along with me. I'm gonna try and vlog as much of my day as I can and kind of give myself that hard reset on how to vlog again, whilst also just showing you more of my daily life than I normally do in a reading vlog. Because I am a little bit sick of myself sometimes when it comes to editing one of my reading vlogs, and it's just like 6 clips of me sat in this same room. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to give you a little bit more in this and just show you a bit more of my life and teach myself how to vlog again. So that is the plan. Welcome to Days in the Life of Jadeyrae, and we'll see how this goes. And if this is something that I like doing and you like watching, we'll see how it ends up. Maybe this is something that could like be a thing. We could do this. I don't know. But that's the plan. Right. First things first, I need to have a shower. So I'm gonna do that, but I am not washing my hair because this dye job is too fresh for that. So hair up, bathroom, let's go. What do I wear? It's warm. Maybe I go for like a nice dress. That's a nice dress. I don't think it's that warm though, especially not in the office. I would need tights. And I am in the office today. That one would need ironing, but I love that dress. I'm going to try and steam this one quick. In the spirit of being real with you, my room is a mess. It is what it is. This pile of clothes, that is my too clean to be washed, too dirty to be put away, wear again pile of like the things that when I come home from work I might pop on for a couple of hours in the evening before I get ready for bed. I need to work out what I'm doing with this hair. The dress is steamed. I do really like this dress. It has pockets. Pockets. But what do I do with my hair? Do I just do a classic Jade half up, half down? Probably. It's never quite perfect, is it? I look like a Teletubby. Have you ever spent so much time in my bathroom? I don't think you have. Welcome to my bathroom. This is where I do my skincare. I've already washed my face, but obviously because I've had a shower, but bring on the rest. Step 1. Whilst we wait for that to dry, let's brush my teeth and tell you about SURI. Thank you very much to SURI for sponsoring this video. This is my toothbrush. I love this thing. I have been using SURI for a couple of months now, which is wild because I've been using them for a couple of months before they reached out to do this partnership with me. So thank you very much, SURI, for that. I love this toothbrush. If you're familiar with me, you know that sustainability is an important thing to me, and sustainability is an important thing to SURI with their recyclable Ugh. Heads. You send the heads back to SURI and they recycle them, and they are plant-based as well, so I absolutely love those. When you get your refill pack of heads, they send you a little envelope where you can send the heads back to them to stop them going to landfill. Not only that, but look at the sleek design. My old toothbrush was clunky and honestly made my bathroom look messy, but with the design of these and the way it just magnetically attaches to my mirror, oh, there I am, magnetically attaches to my mirror, it's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm also really happy to have Jake on board as well, and Jake also has his SURI toothbrush there. What else I absolutely love about these is the battery life. Since I have purchased this, like, as I say, a couple of months ago, I have charged it once. One single time in a couple of months. And I absolutely love that. But yeah, I love the brand. I personally purchased this one. They did ever so kindly send me Jake's one as part of this integration, but I already have my own, so you know it's a brand I genuinely love. Feel free to check them out at the link down below. Thank you very much to SURI for working with me on this video. I am now gonna brush my teeth, as I do every morning, with this toothbrush.
Whilst I'm brushing my teeth here, it's probably worth letting you know that you can use code Jadey for 20% off SURI, or you can use the link in the video description down below to check out a toothbrush of your own.
Nice and clean, feeling good. Snap it back to the mirror. Just keeps the bathroom so tidy. I love the design of them. So sleek. So pretty. Clean teeth. Next up on the skincare. Serum. I use Bioma for all of my skincare stuff. My skin is really picky. I don't have good skin. I've been blessed by my father's skin type, I believe. Because my mum has great skin. My sisters have great skin. And I got my dad's. So, yay me. But there is my serum. Get that to dry off just a little bit. And then, of course, moisturiser with SPF in it. This is SPF 30 in my daily moisturiser.
You're hiding away in your father's room. What are you doing down here? What are you doing in here? Oh, cutie boy. Do breakfast. Come on, let's go do breakfast.
Here we are in the kitchen. Oink. Here we go. So, Finn's breakfast today is pork shoulder, sage and apple stew. I do the year's food subscription for Finn because he was, once upon a time, really fussy with his food. And this was the only thing that he would eat. He's not as fussy anymore, but this is still definitely his preferred food, or kibble. Just kibble. He's not too fussed on the flavour of kibble either, but he loves some kibble. And then I'll put his little supplement powder on the top. And mix it all together. Although he is still asleep on the rug, he doesn't normally eat his breakfast when I'm here in the morning, so I don't anticipate him actually eating any of this whilst I'm here. And that is fine. That's what it is. There it is. Let's go sort my face out now. That is next. I bet he's still sat on that rug. Is he still sat on that rug? Yeah, he is. Hasn't moved a muscle. Finny boy! Back to the messy bedroom. Let's get some of this. I love this green cream. Cicapair Dr. Jar. I have horrible skin, as we've just established, and this just helps get rid of some of the redness in my worst areas. I'm not going to take you through this every morning that I do a Days with Jadeyrae. Like, I won't do this all again tomorrow morning, even though this is what my every morning pretty much looks like. I don't think it would be very interesting to anybody to watch this every morning. Doesn't that make you think, though, like, how boring is life sometimes? That is just what you have to do every morning. The same thing every day. Oh, Finny Boy's come back up. What a good boy. I'm using you as a mirror. Apologies. I need to get the foundation that my makeup artist for my wedding used on me, because that was glorious. Little bear colour. Do I want contact lenses today? I think I do. I think I might wear contacts today. Is that good enough for my skin? That's good enough for my skin. I'm going to go and put my contact lenses in before I do my mascara and stuff. And done. And everything is done by 7:39, which means I have about 5-6 minutes before I need to leave for work. So, pretty good. Oh, spritzer perfume. I am running low on this little bottle of Ghost. But it is my favourite perfume, which is why Jake got me a new one for my birthday. A much bigger one as well. I'm very excited by that, because I love this perfume. Okay, I'm going to go and pack up my bag, I guess. Put my phone back in my pocket. Oh, shut the windows, because no one's going to be here. Into the library briefly. I haven't told you what I'm reading. I am currently reading Lost Souls, Meet Under a Full Moon. Stop tracking me. Currently reading Lost Souls, Meet Under a Full Moon physically, but I am audibly listening to this one. The Cat Who Saved Books is my audio listen. I'm listening to it on BookBeat. And this one was a gift from Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. I love this cover. So I'm very much doing a like healing fiction sort of vibe at the moment with my reading. And then with the title of this, I think also having like healing fiction vibe. Love it. Anyway, got my pods because they're important. Pop these in my work bag. Not that I read an awful lot at work. I mean, I listen to my audiobook when I'm doing testing at work. And I might read like on my lunch break. But maybe not. Sometimes I come home on my lunch break for Finn, but because Jake's on early shifts this week, he gets home from work around when I would be able to nip in on my lunch break. So I don't bother coming home when Jake's on an early shift because he'll be home soon anyway. The most important thing that goes in my bag every morning is my monster. Love you. Love you, Finny boy. Bye. Love you. Oh. Nearly threw you somewhere. Oh, here we are. Let's go. Oh, these traffic lights always take so long. always this set as well. Like when I'm just around the corner from the office, these traffic lights take forever. I made it. Now, I'm probably not going to film in the office. Probably not. But I'll be here until 4 p.m. now. You are in my cup holder. I have finished work. This is probably the least flattering angle ever. But hello, down there in my cup holder. I have finished work for the day. I didn't vlog in the office. That would have been a little bit weird, I think. Now I'm stuck in traffic. It is about 20 past 4, quarter past 4. My clock in my car is a little bit fast. It is about quarter past 4. I need to get home and get set up for hump day sprints because it is Wednesday. And on a Wednesday on my Patreon, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. I do hump day sprints. So we hang out and sprint and read together on a Wednesday night, which is why Wednesday is often my longest day of the week because I go from one job to the other. Which I do often anyway for like filming and editing and stuff. I call it a job. It's a hobby at the end of the day, isn't it? But you know, it's a commitment that I have every Wednesday, which is why Wednesdays end up being long days. So I need to get home and get those set up. You may ask, Jade, why don't you set them up in advance so that you don't have to do that first thing when you get home after a full day at work? To which I would say, I don't know. Why don't I do that? I don't have an answer for you. I'm not the sort of person to do things in advance, like scheduling and stuff. Who is she? Not me. So yeah, I'm hoping this traffic passes quickly. It's not normally this bad getting out of the office area, but I am stuck a little bit. I didn't listen to my audiobook at work today. My deadline for testing that I'm doing at the minute, pretty suddenly... Police! Lots of police! Lots of police. Oh, more police! 2 police cars and a police van. There be drama about. Yeah, my deadline for what I'm testing at work at the minute was cut. I'm just rambling about my work day now. Anyway, testing is what I've been doing. And what I will be doing more of tomorrow. Normally on a Thursday I work from home, but I'm actually going into the office tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just going to sit in this traffic until I get home and then set up those sprints. I'll see you when I get home. I am home and this is where I will now sit for the rest of the day, probably. I have I've set up the hump day sprints, which actually start in 5 minutes. Yeah, this is pretty much where I will be for the rest of the night. I don't know if my plan is going to be to physically read or if I continue the audiobook of The Cat Who Saved Books. I haven't decided, but I do think actually in the first sprint my priority should probably be doing dinner. So I'll do that. But I also want to continue working on this journal. If you saw a recent vlog of mine, you will see that I have been working on this journal that I'm hoping will help me with reigniting the excitement for reading and creating content and things like that. And it's coming together. The binding is breaking just a little bit. I haven't got that much left to do in this before it's complete, but I'm setting up a spread on every single page. And I could listen to an audiobook and try and get a bit more of this done tonight. So I might do that. I have had such a productive evening on Patreon sprints. I've just wrapped them up, so I have been sprinting from 5 o'clock until 10:30. So 5.5 hours we were going for tonight, which is a good session for a Wednesday eve. And I have very nearly finished The Cat Who Saved Books. And when I say very nearly, I mean I'm so close. I'm on page 181 of 192. I have 11 pages left to read. So I will be finishing that in bed very, very soon. But I have been enjoying this a lot. It's been cute. It's been reflective of books, but also this young boy, his granddad has passed away and he is kind of left the proprietor of this bookstore, but he's moving away to be with his aunt. He's really struggling with the grief, and this cat comes into the bookstore, this talking cat, and takes him on these adventures to rescue books, because books carry the souls of all of their readers and books are so important, and it kind of helps to bring this boy back to himself and kind of wake him up out of his cloud of grief and thinking that he can't cope and not wanting to do anything or be anywhere. And he has a friend from school that, really is trying to help him, and he hasn't been super appreciative of it because he's been in his grief. And this cat really is helping him, and I'm very intrigued to see how it ends, but it has been very heartwarming, and I just love this cover. This cover is gorgeous. Oh my god, and the spine. Oh, look at that. The spine of the book is a spine of the book that the cat is walking through. That's so cute. I love it. I just love that artwork. I want it framed on a wall because that's gorgeous. So yeah, very much enjoying that. Have not read any more of Lost Souls Meet Under a Full Moon, but I am 149 pages into it, but I was already 149 pages into it pre-starting this vlog. I just read those pages not in a vlog, just by myself. And whilst I've been doing all of that, I have been working on the journal. I'm so excited by the journal. It's so chunky. The binding is struggling so much. But I've been working on this on the floor, getting all my scrapbooky bits and journaling equipment and stuff out, and have been doing stuff for this. And I think I have 3 spreads left to do in this, and then it will be fully up to date. Anyway, it is late now, 10:30. I do have work again tomorrow in the office. Again, I have work every Monday to Friday, typically. Actually, I have this Friday off because it's my hen do. But normally I do work on a Friday. But I am in the office again, and normally on a Thursday I get to work from home. I work from home most Thursdays and Fridays, and I'm in the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. But this week I am also in the office on Thursday. So I need to go to bed so I can get up early and do today all over again tomorrow. Once again, you are back in my bathroom. I figured we could just do this together again. Let's try and get these out. I'm still pretty new to wearing contacts, so I'm not used to doing this. Huh. Got it. It's really weird to be blind in one eye and not the other. Right, let's see if I can replicate that again. Huh. Oh, I did that one way quicker. I'm getting better at it. 2 contacts out of my eyes. And in the bin. Right. Face wash time. Bioma. I use the same stuff on my skin all the time because my skin hates me. My skin hates
everything.
Oh, you know what I need to do tomorrow? Is pack. I need to pack for my hen do and steam my other dress. That steamer has never been used so much in its life. And snap. Oh, right. Last piece before bed is serum. Whoa.
Yes, that is the best way to take out a ponytail.
I'm gonna go hit the hay. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. I haven't vlogged most of my morning because you saw it all yesterday, and it's very similar today because I'm going to work. It is currently 7:44. I've just packed my bag, grabbing my shoes. I start work at 8, and I'm very fortunate to only live round the corner from the office. But those traffic lights are always a pain. Tilted you up because I was going to be up, and now I'm down. Yeah, those traffic lights are always a pain. But it does really not take me very long to get to work. So, that is what I am doing. I did finish The Cat Who Saved Books last night. Very cute, very wholesome. I think overall I would give it maybe like a 3.5 stars, not quite a 4. I don't think it has struck me as like super duper memorable. So I think that's why I'm leaning towards a 3.4. I think it's not one that will stay 3.4, no, 3.5. 3.4 would be oddly specific. But yeah, I think that's why I'm leaning towards a 3.5, because it hasn't struck me as super memorable. I don't think it's one that's going to stay with me. But I still had a good time reading it, and just comparing it to other healing fictions that I've given 4 stars, it's not quite there, but it's still good, and I still had a good time. But yeah, that's that. I now don't have an audiobook, and I'm in the office testing again today, so I'm going to need to try and find a different audiobook. Because I am not going to sit there not listening to something at work, because that will be boring. So yeah, I'm going to go. My microphone is dead, which means it wasn't on in that last clip either. Sorry, hopefully I can turn the volume up enough on this. Anyway, I've just pulled up to work, and it's so hot. Right. I shall see you after work. I am done for the day and done for the week. I don't have a microphone. I'm gonna shout at you. I finished work for the day. It is 11 minutes past 4. I am off tomorrow because it's my hen day. So I need to go to a shop and try and find a suitcase, because I have my weekend bag, but that's one that I need to like carry on my shoulders, and I think it would be really handy for this weekend away to get like a rolling suitcase, but I don't need like the enormous one I took to Iceland with me. So I'm gonna nip to like B&M in the Range. There's like a retail park not far from the office. So I'm gonna nip to B&M in the Range and see if I can get a suitcase. Just a little one, just a little rolling one, to help with the packing and stuff for this weekend. So let's do that. We've come to the beach on this lovely Thursday evening. It's glorious. Obviously I've got change. I have left my microphone on charge at home, so I still don't know if you can actually hear me at all. But we've come to the beach. Golden hour. And I did buy a new suitcase. There were some decent ones in the Range for a reasonable price, so I've got myself like a little cabin case thing. I don't need a big one for the weekend, obviously, but I wanted something that at least had wheels. Here he comes! Here comes a Finny boy! Oh, there he is. Go, Finny boy, go! Go, Finny boy, go! Bunny! There are so many bunnies here. I'll never be able to get them on camera because they're always far away and kind of blend in. But there's a bunny in there. Oh, he's actually not moving. Can you see him? Can you see the bunny? Can you see him? Bunny. Huh. Oh, there he goes. More bunnies. They're actually not running away too much. They're just going to stay there. They don't normally just stay there. They normally run into the bushes. Are you good, buddy? They're just chilling. How many ladybugs in a mound breeding? Many. Many ladybugs. Is it ladybug season or something? What the heck? They are everywhere. This is a different patch. And then there's more of them around. And then over here, more. And then over here, they're just congregating. There's so many ladybugs. What the heck? Am I just filming ladybirds like getting at it? There's so many. I can see another pile over here. Pile. Just piles of ladybugs. They're everywhere. Ooh, and another ship. No, there's two ships. I'm actually a little bit worried that I might have stepped on a shit ton of ladybugs. But someone at work today was saying how there was like a swarm of ladybugs outside the house. And then outside the office, there were tons. And now here, there are hundreds of the things. Like, they're just everywhere. Just sat on the floor in piles. Probably breeding. Yeah, it must be the season of the ladybug. And I've probably killed a good handful by accidentally stepping on them. I apologise, I never meant to become a murderer. I finally managed to get my microphone back on charge, but we have obviously got back from our beach walk and I have been packing my bag for my hen do. Not that you can see it. Oh, come on, do the tilty thing. There it is. There is my suitcase. I've got a couple of dresses. I've got some white tops, some jeans, enough pants in case I wet myself 6 times a day. My delightful bride bag with its belly strap, which is not quite my style, I'll be honest with you, but it is what it is. And my bride hat as well. So I've got everything that I need, I think. The only things I need to pack still are my skincare, but obviously I need that today and in the morning, and my toothbrush, which I need for tonight and in the morning. And then I'll put it in its little UV case, like travel case thing. And that will go in the case in the morning before we leave. And I think I'm packed. I think I'm ready. I am still worried that I've forgotten something. I've got dry shampoo, I've got pyjamas, I've got socks, I've got my perfume, I've got an extra pillowcase because I don't want to stain the pillow of where we're staying with my hair. So an extra pillowcase, just to be considerate, which you kind of have to be when you've got hair like me. And it feels weird to not be packing a book, but I don't think I'm going to need one, funnily enough. Okay, now I need to wash my hair, do my skincare, get myself ready for bed, and then go to bed and just do those last finishing bits in the morning. Right, what time is it? I feel like I've kind of not kept you as up to date today as I did yesterday, but I have actually read a book today, and I didn't even tell you about it. I say read a book, I listened to an audiobook today and didn't even tell you about it, and that is A Magical Girl Retires. I listened to the audiobook of this whilst testing at work today, because you know I like to do that. So in these couple of days, I have read a couple of books, and 2 different translated books as well, which is fun. However, I did not love this. This starts very bizarrely. Trigger warning for suicidal thoughts, death, depression, those sorts of things in the beginning of this. And then it takes a bit of a turn with magical girls, which are like superheroes in this world, but they don't use the term superhero, they use the term magical girls instead. And our main character finds out she's a magical girl and then has to help the other magical girls as they try and combat climate change. A millennial turned magical girl must combat climate change and credit card debt in this whimsical and wildly imaginative ode to magical girl manga. 29, depressed and drowning in debt after losing her job in the pandemic, a woman decides to end her troubles. Her attempt is thwarted by a magical girl. She discovers that she could be someone special in this attempt to save the world, or she could not be. It's a very bizarre story, and I didn't love it. And I think I'm probably going to give this one like a 2.5, but it's read. And I think that's about it. Like, it just felt very disjointed and I wasn't really sure what was going on at any point. And there was such this like intense focus on this credit card debt that just felt very bizarre in this world of magical girls and talismans and powers and credit card debt. I did like that, like, the big bad of it was to do with climate change. Obviously, I support the planet, be sustainable, do what you can to save this planet. So I appreciated that, but it just didn't feel very cohesive as a story to me. So, not an enormous fan of that one. But that is 2 books read. So, 2 books in 2 days is pretty good. Right, now I'm going to go and have that shower because I'm sweaty. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I'm going to be wrapping this vlog up this morning because I'm not going to take my vlog on my handy. But I thought we could do one final morning of getting ready and me being excited and slightly overwhelmed. Look at how big my hair is. I fell asleep with it wet last night, so it really needs straightening. What is this? But yeah, I thought we could do one final morning of getting ready. I need to wash my face, so do all my skincare bits, and then pack my skincare bits, pack my toothbrush, pack my hair straighteners after I have straightened my hair. Oh no. I need to combat the pink that, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but where clearly I fell asleep with wet hair, it's imprinted hair dye all down my neck. Whoops. I'll combat that in a bit. Obviously I've gone for flowy white bridal. And oh, let's sort my face out. Again, absolutely no shock to anyone. Bioma. Oh dear me. I think I'm gonna need to try like some sort of makeup wipe or something on that, because that's not looking great. Oh dear me. I found a makeup wipe. They're the ones that I packed, so better than it was. I mean, there's still clearly pink there, but definitely better than it was. And then toothbrush. Remember, you can shop SURI at the link down in the description, and thank you very much, SURI, for sponsoring this video. And this one. Vision. She is mine. I nearly forgot. I need to put my toothbrush in here. In here. Nice and safe. Ready to go. And voila. I am done. I am ready. I actually don't need to leave the house for another, only like 10 minutes. So that's good. But I'm done. I've got my little bride bag with my essentials. I've got my hand sanitizer, dry shampoo, deodorant, my bank card, my ID, and tampons. I've got my little bride hat on, keep the sun off me, my flowy top. I'm in blue jeans because we're travelling today, so that's all good. I'm pretty sure I've got everything I could need in this suitcase. I've packed my straighteners, my skincare, my toothbrush, and now it's just me, ready to go. I've straightened all my hair and it looks so much better than it did before. I could do a backwards cap moment with the bride hat. But there we go. I'm gonna wrap this up here because I'm not vlogging my hen do. I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. But thanks for watching this Days in the Life of Jadeyrae. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a different approach to vlogging, but hopefully it's worked. Hopefully you've liked it. Please do let me know if you have liked seeing like more of my day and it wasn't necessarily just kept to the reading, but just more of me doing what I do. Do let me know, because I want to make sure that I'm making vlogs that are interesting for you as well. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you've had fun. Thank you once again to SURI for sponsoring this video. Check out them in the description down below. And I shall see you in whatever comes next. Bye!